We come to this place.
Greetings and welcome to Flesh Wound Horror Live. I'm Flesh Wound Dan, joined by producer Todd.
Good evening.
And Michael Kruger.
Welcome to Primetime, bitch. And it's Mike Kruger.
Mike
fucking
Kruger.
asshole.
All right.
Stop breaking kayfabe.
I was in wrestling mode, Kruger. My bad. How are you doing, Kruger?
I'm all right. I'm pretty healed up. This is like the extent. I have a little bit of meat still hanging out of my chest. But other than that, I'm pretty good.
All eternal organs
are
still eternal.
No, I was actually surprised. I didn't get like cut up too bad. Fucking Dimitri ended up way worse. He had a giant hole in his arm. So
yeah,
but didn't slow his ass down. I'm pretty sure he wrestled like 5 times this past weekend. So
I was gonna say, and had to have like not the best travel.
Yeah, no, I felt so bad that he got fucking stuck there. And because like his flight went to Florida first for some fucking reason, but he ended up home eventually. So we at least got him back to his first flight. We were fucking like bumper to bumper traffic, and we didn't get him into like his terminal until about an hour before his flight took off. So he was rushing there. So I was just happy we got him through the first one, but.
Well, that's good. Back home, safe and sound, and
and fucking hell of a match, right?
It is, and as of right now, I think until Sunday I'll keep it. Then it'll go back up. You can get Welcome to the Grindhouse on Patreon for only $6.66. One-time purchase, no subscription. Go look it up, grab it now. Blu-ray's coming soon, probably a couple more weeks. And whoever bought the last tournament DVD today, it's going out tomorrow.
Yeah, and and thank you guys for everybody that did buy the event and saw it. We had some really nice like review that got put out by a deathmatch journalist. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, always nice to see, and thank you for that awesome article.
And not to mention, before our event even happened, Jobber Radio put you over pretty hard in the honorable mentions of their
their top 15 deathmatch wrestlers. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Hopefully, I can crack the list this year.
I think that the one thing they said that was holding you back was your lack of matches, and I feel like this year you've already kind of upped it.
Well, I mean, as far as like big matches, I mean, I've already had a big one, but. So we just got to keep that train going.
Yeah. And next stop, May 30th?
Yeah. Well, I mean, my next stop is in April.
What do you have in April?
I've fucking WrestleMania weekend, motherfucker.
Oh, that's right. Okay, well, I don't know the date you can announce. The next date I know that you can announce is the May 30th.
Oh, yeah, May 30th for Crimson Crown Wrestling. I can't announce the match yet, unfortunately, but I will say it is somebody that hasn't been to Crimson in a while. It's been like a year since he came back, and he's been doing some pretty big things. So it's going to be a pretty huge match.
Hopefully, he gets a welcome back, Trent. Then.
Yep.
I had a friend ask me, and it kind of amused me the other day. It's like, does Kruger ever wrestle Danhausen?
I was on a show with him fucking back in October.
Oh, okay. Well, that match has got to happen one day.
Well, I mean, that's never going to happen now that he's in WWE.
Yeah, I was going to say now it's a little harder.
Yeah, that's not happening.
You never know. You got to work.
Maybe unless it's Danhausen and Dan just wearing the makeup.
I would pay for that.
Dan, you just got your Halloween gimmick locked in.
That's actually pretty good.
You are cursed.
And then I just punch you right in the balls.
Damn.
If this segment disappears, that means it's happening.
So we've got a stack show.
Oh, damn it.
What?
Housing.
There we go,
Pretty
Ben.
good.
There we go, Ben. My cat, by the way, is on crack for some reason. Gets on crack right before the goddamn show. So if you hear a ball flying around, it's my cat losing his goddamn mind. Anyways, yeah, I'm really excited about the movies tonight because, yeah, I think it could get animated for different reasons. So I'm excited. But do we have any other wrestling news before I get into the horror?
We were going to talk a little about the Oscars because Kruger was asking about the horror stuff.
Yeah, no. Horror seemed to have kind of brought home some big awards this weekend. So props on that. Fucking was not expecting Weapons. Just I don't know, like Weapons was good and all, but I didn't think it was like. I mean, I know it like made pretty big box office and all that, but still, I just that was just kind of an oddball one to me.
I like Amy Madigan as an actress. I don't think that's an Academy Award.
Yeah, you didn't like the movie though in general.
Yeah, you weren't big.
No, I loved the movie until that part of the movie.
Yeah. Which I mean, it means that you didn't really like the movie.
You didn't seem to like the movie when we reviewed it, from my memory. But whatever.
If you go back, I did enjoy it to a point, and then it falls apart.
Yeah, see, and for me, that twist is when it like I fucking locked in, and I was just like, "Oh, this is fucking awesome."
I do think it's funny though, the year that like they're like all pro horror. In Billy Crystal's speech about Rob Reiner, he wouldn't call Misery a horror film; he called it a psychodrama. I mean, Misery's a horror film, no matter how you look at it.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I mean, if you're gonna just do the fucking psychological thriller bullshit, then just do that, not make up a new fucking term.
You know what's fucked up is with Sinners. When that movie came out, I was so deep into my alcoholism that I think I've tried to watch it like 6 times and I've fallen asleep every single time. So I still have yet to watch the whole movie.
Oh. Sinners, I don't think it was overhyped. I think Sinners was actually very good.
I don't know, dude. I could not stay awake for the fucking life of me. And I mean, a big part of it was booze, but I don't know. Maybe I'll have to try in the next couple of days when I have some time.
I think it's worth the watch. I think you'll get something out of it if you're. I get it though. If you try a few times and it doesn't click, sometimes it's hard.
Yeah. Well, speaking of something not clicking, the Buffy reboot has been canceled, and I'm kind of okay with it.
Me too.
I just think
now I don't have to watch the show.
Without Joss Whedon, I don't think it was going to work.
Someone's got, it's like, well, look what happened to Hollywood without Harvey. Never mind.
Damn, Todd. You can't just replace him. You can mimic him, but you can't replace him. And I don't think it would have been the same. I'd love to see the pilot that was apparently filmed, from what I understand, and kind of get an idea. Like, hey, if you know it's not going to work, don't waste money. If you saw that and are just like, the chemistry's not there, the vibes aren't there. I had no desire to see a 60-year-old actor de-aged since he's vampire. None of that was very appealing to me, so I'm okay with it. I'm like, that was a groundbreaking show, incredibly well written, and just leave the memories alone. Just, it's okay for things to end. I'm okay with it. So, yeah. Forgot you never watched it, Todd. Kruger, were you a Buffy kid?
I mean, I've liked it. I haven't seen like every episode or anything like that, but I mean, I've watched enough of it and I liked it when I was younger.
I saw the pilot a couple times. That's about as far as I got.
You have to, with the first season is a little more.
That's asking a lot of my time.
Goose
24, 45-hour episodes to get into a groove is a long time.
Well, the first season of Buffy is short, but
it's a 13-episode one. That's still 13.
No, the first it was I think the first season's only like 6 or 7 episodes.
That's short.
It's more because I think it was a mid-season sort of replacement.
Yeah, back then the mid-season was 13.
I could be wrong. Maybe it is.
No, I'm checking if you are because I love when you are.
Yeah. Well, if Sarah Michelle Gellar.
It was 12.
So fuck you, Todd. Less than 13.
I was way closer, Dan. You said 6. I was one off.
Yeah, you were over. So,
do we got anything?
It's not
Price
Price is Right rules. Big this week. I don't know if we have anything big.
Isn't Ready or Not coming out this week?
We do. Yes, that.
Oh, and Vampires of the Velvet Lounge.
What the fuck is that?
It
sounds like a bad porno.
I hope so. Mina Subari's in it.
It's like how do I describe it?
It looks like a horny vampire movie, horny action.
Think Bordello of Blood is what I'd say. That's the tone we're kind of looking at, and it's got Steven Dorff from Blade, so he's a vampire again. That and then still, I'm finally going to make it out tomorrow. Scared to Death, the Bill Moseley movie. That's like playing nowhere, but
that just was nowhere near me. Like maybe it was at Regal or something.
I was going to say, did you check your non-AMCs?
I did not, because it was just sort of I don't think I'm going to have time with the other movies I'm trying to get in. I do think I will get to see The Gates, though.
Good. Too bad we didn't get to talk about the same show as Slanted, because as a double feature, it makes a lot of sense.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, I'm really, I'll save my thoughts. But, I will get to see The Gates, I'm pretty sure.
Good.
So we can talk about that later. But I could not find Scared to Death anywhere. It looked interesting, but I did get an earlier Vampires of the Velvet Lounge screening. So.
If it's worth talking about, I'll give my thoughts. If not, we'll just wait till it hits digital.
For what are we
for Scared to Death next week.
Oh, okay.
Well, I should say if it's worth talking about, I'll wait. If it's just like one and done, then I'll do a quick little piece on
it. Cool. Yeah, no, it looks like Steven Dorff is like chewing the scenery in Vampires of the Velvet Lounge. Like, so he looks fun. Mina Subari still beautiful as ever. I don't want to say I have high hopes, but I haven't seen a vampire movie quite like that in theaters in a little bit. It just looks like fun.
Not since Bordello, really. I mean,
I don't know that it's going to be, like I said, I don't know how too spicy it is.
Yeah, I don't think, but I mean, that's the closest thing I can compare it to.
Yeah, because we might be excited about nudity, but the reality is it might.
I mean, you're excited about the nudity.
Don't lump we.
Mina Subari, I think you'd all be excited about that.
No, I'm not a fan of hers. We've done this before.
How are you not a fan of Mina Subari? She's your era too.
No,
American
five head? No, I've never been.
No five head.
She's the bottom of the barrel of the American Pie girls.
Damn.
I always thought Oz could do better, even when I watched it as a youngster.
Damn, Todd. I always thought she was gorgeous. But...
Yeah, well, you and Kevin Spacey, I guess.
You guys do have a lot in common.
Jesus Christ. Well, I don't know how I would rank the American Pie girls, but she wouldn't be last.
Who would be last then? You're not putting Natasha last. You're not putting fucking...
Am I ranking them back then?
Yeah.
Or just in any way?
No, you're ranking it back then. I said when I was... I didn't expect
Leone would be higher than you think.
I know that. And that's what I'm saying. Who would you put above her? No one.
I think that Mina Subari is above Tara Reid. Tara Reid, the cute blonde, but nothing.
The five head. That's the only one I can accept. But any of the others, those would be the bottom two for me. But
they're doing her interview with her, calling her five head. God damn it.
We're never gonna get Mina Subari.
Cliff Booth is cock blocking me with Feruza, and you're cock blocking with Mina Subari.
If it was Mira Sorvino, then it's a totally different story. But,
How are we going to get an interview with her? And then you're talking about us cock blocking you from that.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, he called her five head.
Well, where's the lie?
I don't think she's got a beautiful head, Todd. Beautiful head. You don't know what you're talking.
It's giant.
I hope the movie's in 3D.
Looks like fucking Beavis's forehead.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
All right. Before we degrade this poor woman anymore.
I know. I'm just busting Dan's balls.
Jesus.
It's not like we call other women skeletons or anything.
Damn. Well, anyways, I'm excited for Vampires of the Velvet Lounge, and that'll be coming your way next week.
Programming note: next week will also be on Tuesday. Then we'll be back to Wednesday the following week. I got my root canal next week, so I ain't trying to talk after it.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, I got a bunch of shit next week. So I'm not trying to recover and be like, because I got to get an extraction. I got to get a bridge. It's a whole fucking nightmare.
If you want to have fun with the doctor and make him think you're a masochist, like shove like a bottle in your pants, make him think you're getting a boner during it.
Why would I want to do that, Dan?
Yeah, it sounds like a good way to catch a charge.
Yeah.
You can't help it. It's involuntary. You get a fucking boner. That's a funny gag, actually.
Okay, Dan, you can do that, Dan. I'm just gonna. Last time I watched all of Footloose.
I feel bad for Dan's dentist. Jesus Christ.
I know.
It's funny. That would be a funniest thing. Like, what the
fucking poor nurses are putting him under, and he's fucking sitting there fucking with a raging hard on. And
no, it's not a legit hard on. I'm just
sure.
You got to get yourself laughing during the procedure. It's not fun going to the dentist. I mean, come on.
So, what do we got on the menu tonight, guys?
Thank you.
All right. Well, all right. Moving on from boners. Our first movie of the evening, which may or may not give you a boner, we're not here to judge, you never know, is from director Maggie Gyllenhaal, The Bride.
We only judge dating boners.
Yeah. In The Bride, we follow in 1930s Chicago, Frankenstein's monster asks Dr. Euphronius to help create a companion. They give life to a murdered woman as the bride, sparking romance, police interest, and radical social change. Micropeens can have raging boners, I suppose.
Dan knows.
Damn it. I'm not reading that clip.
I'm doing your cock a favor. You don't want scabies on your shaft after she stabbed you with her cooking spoon.
God damn. You guys have horrible taste in women. So The Bride.
Something I don't know.
All right. So The Bride. Now, Kruger, this is the one you did not make it to.
Correct.
All right. Well, I'll kick it off. So obviously this movie tanked pretty hard. $90 million budget. It did not make shit. I'll start with the good. So I like the aspect of Mary Shelley possessing the bride. I thought that was like kind of cool in theory. I didn't necessarily mind trying to do something in the 1930s. Okay, Bonnie and Clyde angle. Like I wasn't against all of that. Man, this movie was the drizzling shits, Todd. It doesn't help when it's Bride of Frankenstein, one of the greatest horror movies ever made. You're really, those are big shoes to fill. I still love Jessie Buckley, but the performance here, which I think is more of a direction issue, just it doesn't work. She's not likable. Nobody's likable in this. In fact, every man in this movie is either a predator, stupid, or both. It's one of those movies that whacks you in the face with the mallet. A lot of the characters come off as like Adam West Batman villains. It's not what I want in a fucking Frankenstein story or Bride story.
And everything Dan describes is why I had a hell of a time with it. You have to remember, I went in with zero desire to see this movie. The trailers I thought were horrible. I wasn't even interested at all till the second trailer. The only interest I had was the fact that Jessie Buckley was in it.
So you like it for camp purposes?
Yes, 100%. This one's going to click later for a lot of people. I think this is also, it's going to be kind of like a Joker 2, where I like
Joker 2.
and for the same reasons that there's a lot to like in this. I get where you're coming from, and I get why you didn't like it. I don't give a shit about, I mean, Bride is an awesome movie, but I wasn't expecting it to be that. From the trailers, it looked like what I got. and I thought it was fun. I thought it was over the top. It wasn't serious. I mean, she's been compared to playing Tony Storm, like in this movie. Like,
I can understand Tony Storm though. In fairness,
but I want Mickey to do the gimmick and do a match with the Bride. I mean, I like this. I thought this was fun, but I also get the hate, and it is a camp thing. It 100% is.
It will. I've said this. Like, it will probably be a cult classic for a very small audience. I do recognize that. I don't know. Like, it also has issues like the detectives, Penelope Cruz and Peter Sarsgaard, who is, by the way, Maggie Gyllenhaal's husband. You could have totally cut them out and it would have changed nothing. Like, they're already being chased by the mob. Like, it just adds 15 to 20 minutes of extra shit that you don't need. It's pretty much just here's another stupid man holding the lady down. I don't know, man. Like, I'm a little surprised you like it, but I guess I understand why you do. It's a really bad movie.
And I like bad movies, and I can recognize that.
Yeah. Fair enough. I get it.
It's like it's like one of those big studio train wrecks you get to watch, and like
Cats.
Yeah, but I can't even put anything over on Cats. It was like everything from the CG to everything, and that's horrible. I tried. I watched that fucker High, and it was rough. But
watch that movie on shrooms.
Well, there you go. You know, I'll tell you a cat-related story, unrelated, real quick. I remember one time being so high, we were watching the bootleg of Garfield. I swore to God I saw the cat's butthole in one shot. And I was like, I saw it was so so there we go. But yeah, The Bride. I get it, but I had a good time with it, and Ben points out Pretty Things is a better version of yes, Poor Things is a better version of a Weird Bride. Well, that's basically Frankenhooker. I mean, that one's like lifted more from that than anything else.
Well, all the movies we've mentioned all have their own unique tones and are very different movies.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I don't mind doing something different with it. I have no issues with, like, if this was pitched to me as Bride of Frankenstein, 1930s. All right, cool. Like, I think we can do something with that. I even like I said, the possession angle with Mary Shelley. I just didn't think anything really came together with this. It's the messaging, which isn't even always that, it's very scrambled, is whack you in the face. And I don't know, the characters just weren't good. I didn't care. It's supposed to hit you with that loneliness and isolation, and this didn't give me that. And it doesn't help that we're coming off of an excellent Guillermo del Toro Frankenstein and a fantastic Poor Thing from Yorgos Lanthimos. This is just not in that league whatsoever. But hey, that's great. You got some camp value out of it.
Yeah. But like I said, I was also super low expectations and didn't really want to see it other than for the review, and Jesse Buckley.
Yeah.
So
how did Hardcore Hillbilly feel about it?
He said he liked it, but I think he was being polite.
I forgot that.
Yes, he had to sit through this. I feel bad for watching because I know what I'm watching. I know it's not good.
Did he go to the movie in his overalls?
No, yeah, everywhere. I'm just gonna keep K-folk for you, Dan. Everywhere he went, he wore the overalls.
Okay,
everywhere, no shirt, just overalls.
Just the overalls.
Yes.
Okay.
Just like Hillbilly Jim would.
I kind of want to see like a video review from Hillbilly of the Bride, because that is that would be. What else did he see with you?
He went and sat in the car after the Bride.
Oh, he did. Oh, well, that kind of tells you he was being polite.
Well, he said that was the only thing Gen Z about him. He couldn't sit through 2 movies.
Okay. So Bride is not Hillbilly approved then.
No, I would say no.
So
what are you reading, Dan?
I'm trying to think if there's anything. Oh, it also, like, I don't think we quite had these new wave punk clubs in the 1930s.
I popped for Putting on the Ritz. I don't care. Sorry, spoiler.
I popped for fuck, I'm having a Monster Mash at the end.
Oh yeah, that was cool too. I mean, it was like, yeah, it knew what it was too, I think.
I just can't see myself even going in with the kind of camp midnight movie mindset ever sitting through this again.
I would watch this over. No, that's because I didn't like it. I'd probably watch this again over Del Toro's Frankenstein.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
What the fuck, Todd? That's
it's like it's a movie that has all the color drained out of it. And you know I hate that.
Wow, there's plenty of fucking color in that movie.
No, it's too desaturated for me.
Wow.
This has plenty of color.
I guess yeah, I was about to say something bad and I will not. God, this is a tough one to put a star rating on, but maybe a couple moments of amusement, but I'm a half star. Like, I can't go any higher. I thought it was really shitty.
I'm rating it off my enjoyment. I will say I'm not going to recommend you guys go and see this, but I give it a 3 on my entertainment value.
Okay. I feel like this is going to be a Broadway musical at some point.
No, I don't think it will. It didn't make enough money. I think.
Well, that doesn't mean that.
I think Sinners will get after that music performance, but I don't think we're getting The Bride.
Sinners is kind of a no-brainer. Yeah, I would think so. All right, so that's The Bride. You can still catch it in theaters right now.
Yeah, you got a few screens left, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, a bigger movie.
Or wait, next week it'll be on digital. I'm sure it's going to be a quick one.
It'll be a fairly quick turnaround. All right, so up next from director Rod Blackhurst, we have Dolly. So in Dolly, Macy, a young woman, is abducted by a monstrous figure intent on raising her as their own child. Just to expand a little on that, she's out in the out on a hike with her. Well, he's not her fiance, but her fiance Sean William Scott is going to propose to her, and this romantic getaway obviously turns into a nightmare. So Kruger, I'm going to tag you in first, but I did want to point out for anybody out there unaware, Max the Impaler, they play Dolly, which that I thought was really cool. But Kruger, what'd you think?
Man, where do I start? This movie's fucking awesome. Right up my goddamn alley.
I figured.
The 2020s have definitely been the return of the slasher, at least in my opinion, with all the stuff that we've been getting recently with Terrifier, In a Violent Nature, just a lot of memorable new age slashers, and I'm all for it, and Dolly is like right up there with them. This movie doesn't reinvent the wheel or anything like that, but this is meat and potatoes, everything I love about the slasher genre. It plays out like an ultra-violent Texas Chainsaw Massacre in the woods. If that sounds up your alley, then this is probably going to exceed your expectations, because it did for me. I love just our lady Leatherface, Dolly. She's just huge and brutal and menacing on screen. I love when she goes into her little tantrums and just all her little mannerisms. The porcelain doll mask over the face is awesome. And what's underneath, I thought also looked pretty cool. I was glad that we actually got to see what she kind of looked like underneath the mask. The shovel as her weapon of choice, pretty original. I don't recall anybody else having the shovel as their weapon in the slasher genre, at least. So that was cool. And she's a fucking master with that damn thing. The kills we get are awesome. A lot of crunchy face smashings, decapitations, this nasty jaw fucking scene where she rips somebody's jaw off with the shovel. That fucking is just so awesome, and all done in practical effects. So if you're a gorehound, you're a fan of the Terrifier movies and all their practical goodness, you're going to have a really fucking good time with this. And some of the kills are definitely in the Kill of the Year nominations for me. I also love the setting of the woods, everything being covered with like the creepy dolls and the design of Dolly's house. Very Texas Chainsaw Massacre-esque, but in a good way. The other characters may have not had to like a ton of depth to them. We're pretty much put in the shit with our final girl and her fiance right away. We don't get to really know them, but I'm rooting for them by the end of the movie because of all the shit that they go through. I mean, they go through some serious shit, and I like them too. All the performances I thought were great, but pro wrestler Max the Impaler, they are definitely the star here as Dolly. But the actress playing Macy, I'd like to see her in more stuff. She did a great job playing the tortured final girl.
Fabian Therese.
So overall, I put this pretty high up there as one of my new favorite slasher films of recent years. I already want to see it again. I was pissed I couldn't get to the theater again to see it, but I'm anticipating the Blu-ray release and the home video release because I'm going to probably watch this movie at least another 6 times this year.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking. I have IMDb up, and it says you can rent it on Amazon right now for $1.99. Then I click it, and it's something else.
Yeah,
it's like you sons of bitch. Yeah, I was like, oh shit, we can watch it because I'm with you. This is one I loved. I want to watch it again. I know there's one complaint. I'm sure Dan already has it in his notes. If not, I'll save it. But yeah, I thought this good, nasty slasher, not a big cast, just a few people. And I'd like to see what's this one in the one match those two together.
Oh shit, the fucking nasty mongoloid looking dude with a giant dick. Yeah, dude. See what they could fucking get up to.
That's a super team I want to see. But yeah, I had a great time with this, and I can't wait to watch it again. Also, Kruger, you nailed it.
So yeah, going into this, I was very, I was expecting something obviously on the lower budget end of things, but we got Sean William Scott and Ethan Suplee in this movie. Like that was weird. Yeah, that was kind of a surprise. Although Sean William Scott's been doing a lot of genre work lately. Played a good serial killer in Bloodline. He was in Becky 2 as the neo-Nazi villain. That was interesting that he's branching out. The 16 millimeter, supposedly they shot in 16 millimeter, or they're really, the filters are getting good.
No, it was shot in 16.
I figured, because I was like, that might be a little too good. It looks and feels the period. As Kruger said, like a gorier Texas Chainsaw is a great way to describe it. The score, just everything. Like this really feels more authentic than many, attempts at recreating the 70s, 80s are. And we get some really great gore, but more importantly, a compelling slasher villain. Dolly is fucking creepy. And Max the Impaler did a great job. I mean, capturing the weirdness of this character who is, essentially trying to raise their own baby. Like it's very, the breastfeeding scene, like that was. Yeah, I was like, that was even more effective than any gore for me. That was like, oh fuck, okay. This hit all the right notes. It's not I guess it is in spurts. It's not like a Terrifier gore type film. It's got just the right amount of fucked up gore and just the oh my god like kind of story.
I'd say the violence gets to Terrifier level, but it isn't like that, constant gore fest.
Yeah. It good double with the film The Baby. If you guys out there have ever seen that. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed this. I hope it gets a sequel. We'll have to wait and see. But there are more like not big budget, but like mid-level budget slashers that it feels like we normally get. We've had slashers have never gone away, but there are
no, but we're getting
where you're getting just like the really small, low budget ones that don't get any theatrical play. And now it just feels like more people are trying to get their next franchise out.
Yeah, it's the year of it's the I think since Terrifier 2, it's really ramped up.
If you look, and I hate to bring this up, but if you look at the political climate, there's a certain time when slashers do well, and it's the time for slashers to do well.
Yeah, that's true. And we're getting into violent nature too.
Yeah, I'm psyched for that because that looks like it's going to be maybe a little more fast paced. Because that was my only complaint about In Violent Nature was like it was, it's a slow going artsy ass version of a slasher.
This one doesn't feel like it's going to be that, but I like that of the first one, so we'll see. I'm looking.
Dude, have him and Dolly fucking
right
come across paths.
We need the Avengers of modern slashers. Is that what we're booking now?
Dude, you know what I am psyched for too? Just speaking of slashers, Stream 2. Like I'm really psyched.
I really stream
because they're gonna have David Howard Thornton in it and the guy who plays the original.
Is that officially announced? Because I feel like I haven't heard anything.
Yeah, they announced what Kruger just said. They announced the original art. The clown's going to be in it also with
David Howard Thornton. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. We need there's a BDR stream, but nobody's put out like a really good.
Yeah, nobody's put out. No, I've been waiting for that.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
Maybe because didn't Screamboat finally get a press one too?
It did. I got a steelbook.
Yeah, I got a steelbook. I've almost bought it a couple of times.
Yeah.
But okay, now the one complaint. I won't say why, but Sean William Scott's voice should not have been that easy to understand.
Okay, fair.
That's my only thing. Like realistically, without that part attached, it's not going to be that clear. That's my one thing.
Fuck it, dude. Fucking.
It's like whatever. Went along with the ride.
You know what was cool though? When that happened, it reminded me of like how people survive bear attacks. Fucking. We've seen motherfuckers have their faces ripped off like that and live.
Yeah.
So it seems like I think that's one part of the movie where a lot of people are going to be like, "Oh, it's not real, realistic or whatever."
Well, that wasn't my problem. It was the other part.
But I think in general, though, that part, people are going to be like, how is he still alive? But people survive from bear attacks. Watch fucking Ripley's Believe It or Not, motherfucker.
No, you can. I don't know if I mentioned it. I may not have mentioned it. This is based on a short film called Baby Girl.
And I watched it. It's not nearly as cool.
It sounded a little different because isn't it like well, no, I won't give that away. But yeah, I'll have to watch it myself. I didn't get to before the show, but yeah, no, this is a crowd pleaser. It really is. I think it was, like I said, just the right amount of everything. And to me, like one of the more truly interesting slasher villains.
We don't get a lot of lady slasher villains, so I'm all for it.
Yeah. Absolutely. So well, maybe we got to make Max the Impaler as Dolly versus
don't, because it's already been in my brain, so don't say it.
Okay.
God damn it, Dan.
My bad. Well, all right. So Kruger, what do you rate it?
I am a 4.5 out of 5 with room to grow. I'm very close to a 5.
Okay. You going, Todd? Sorry.
I know you're about to, so go for it.
I'll give it the 5. I could not have really asked for much more in a slasher like this. I mean, just because the villain's just so interesting to me. I haven't been this psyched for a new slasher in a minute. So yeah, Todd, what say you?
I'm also a 5, and I'm realizing for some reason we're not streaming on Twitch right now because one of the words in the description is not letting it. I think it is the name of a movie that I'm curious if Dan will even say. So I'm going to cut that out and see if it'll start going. Sorry.
Oh, okay. That's weird.
Yeah. Every once in a while, I'll have a word in there that triggers it. And is it going now? No, I don't know. I'll figure it out.
I always heard that Twitch was more like anything goes, but I'll be honest.
No, definitely not.
Okay. Okay. Well,
people get banned from fucking Twitch all the time.
Yeah. So yeah, check out Dolly as soon as you guys can. I know it's a more limited release, so hopefully you guys that didn't get it near you will get a shot soon. Good times. All right. So moving on to our next movie of the evening from writer-director Ian Toussaint. We have Undertone. And in Undertone, the host of a popular paranormal podcast becomes haunted by terrifying recordings mysteriously sent her way.
Podcast horror. I was all in when I saw the trailer for this. I was really excited.
I didn't really pay attention to the trailers, so I didn't know much about it going in. So I went in pretty blank slate, and I really liked what we got. It's small, basically one setting movie, which I didn't know that's what getting into. I like a small movie like that, and people have been comparing this to Skinamarink, which I wasn't a fan.
I do understand that comparison.
I see, and I don't get that because I was fighting the whole time from leaving the theater when watching that movie, and oh shit, I lost the other graphic when I did that.
That's what you get. Man.
But I don't because I stuff happens in there. That's why I don't get the comparison.
It has the feel of being inside a haunted house type thing.
Okay.
But I mean, and the way it felt, the best way to describe it for me was this reminded me of Presence and Skinamarink kind of mixed together with a lot of the camera work and the way you follow her around the house and shit like that. That's kind of what I think the big comparison.
Which I did like Presence, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I did really end up really enjoying this because I didn't know what I was getting into, so it was all blind. I'm curious what you guys thought because I know
you could blindfold yourself and enjoy this movie and follow it. You wouldn't necessarily. I mean, I wouldn't recommend you doing that, but you could have that experience if you wanted after you've seen it. I really enjoyed this one a lot. It's not going to appeal to everybody because obviously a good portion of this is recording a podcast at your desk, not the whole time, but I just think the immersive audio.
I'm glad it wasn't Dan, so her face just wasn't all and taking up the whole goddamn camera the whole time.
I'm going to move in closer, Todd. I think just the audio that you're going to get in the theatrical experience is going to do way more than it will for you at home. Even if you have a good system and everything, I think this is a good example of something that should be seen in theaters. It was enough to get the director the next Paranormal Activity movie, apparently.
Well, that makes sense, actually. A lot of sense.
No, I did. Now, obviously there's nothing too shocking as far as the story goes. It's predictable. I don't think this is in the upper echelon of A24 horror movies. But I do think it was really, really good. Some of the ambiguity in the ending and, certain things not shown. And I can understand that there's going to be some people that will have an issue with that, but
like me.
Yeah, but I think it did do its job. I think it was very, very creepy, if you're in that right, setting, watch it in the dark, as the voice in the movie says. It was bugging me while I was watching it because the lead, Nina Kiri, I was like, all right, I know her, and she was in a movie called The Heretics from director Chad Archibald that was really good, quite underrated. And she was also just recently in Devil in Disguise, the John Wayne Gacy miniseries. She's very good, and she's on screen pretty much the whole time. So I liked her. I enjoyed her. This is a real kick-ass movie. It's not going to reach classic level. I know for me, when I see the A24, that's just the mark of quality for me personally. And this doesn't get up there with the Hereditaries and the, some of the heavy hitters, but I did enjoy it quite a bit. I enjoyed it way more than any of the Paranormal Activity movies. For what that's worth. But what say you, Kruger?
For me, this was kind of like I 100% get the comparison to Skinamarink, and also I brought up Presence just because the camera work is really similar. You're following her around the house. You almost feel like you're in the POV of somebody watching in on her, which I think was pretty cool. All the audio stuff is very creepy. Definitely atmospheric movie. I would have liked more at the end. I was really expecting at least something shown on screen. So if you're that type of guy, which I am, I kind of want to pay off, for a slow burn. And it felt like we're building to something big, and then you're kind of left blank. That was my biggest complaint with the movie. Overall, I liked it. Not anything I'd probably watch again, but I think it's a good one-time watch if you want something creepy and a little bit different.
Oh, cool. Yeah, no, and Ben had a good suggestion. Yeah, put your headphones and just watch it in the dark that way. I think that's actually probably a really cool experience. In the theater, that wasn't oversold in the marketing. It really oh wow, okay, this is you really do kind of have to try and see this in the theater, but that's another way to do it. Go out, check this one out. I think you'll have a good time, especially if you watch a lot of paranormal guests.
I think people that are fans of analog horror too. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but analog horror videos, I think you guys will be really into this too.
Yeah.
There's some really cool analog horror. That would be a fun watch along type thing.
Yeah, no, it's very moody and very I'm kind of curious to get more people's takes on this one. But I do it a lot. So
Dan, your butt plug keeps vibrating on.
I don't think that's me.
Well, maybe it's popping out of your butthole.
I was trying to figure out what that was, but I don't believe it's me.
All right.
Maybe my phone was too close to the mic. I don't know.
He's like, I know my butt plug's firmly. See, there it is.
I think that's Kruger.
That is not me, sir. I hear it too.
Let me mute myself.
Dude, that's the best news for the show all night.
Well, we should probably rate this.
Yeah. So why don't you rate it first while Dan's muted?
Oh, I'm 4 stars.
Yeah.
I am a 3 out of 5.
I'm a 3.5. Room to grow.
Nice. All right. Moving on to our next movie, which I suspect.
What's this name? What's the name of the movie, Dan?
That's weird because that's just a word. I mean, Slanted is the name of the movie, which is just a word. So I mean, I don't quite understand Twitch on that, but all right. So our next movie, Slanted, which, pardon me a minute.
Well, used properly, it can be racist, Dan.
Well, yes, I realize that, but I'm saying it's not. The name of the movie is not a slur, direct. Yeah, I get it.
Well, I mean, technically, if you understand the movie, it kind of is. So Dan just said it, so now he's canceled.
Well, I think this is going to get worse once I actually talk about this movie. But from director-writer Amy Wang, we have this movie. An insecure Chinese-American teenager undergoes experimental surgery to appear white, hoping to secure the prom queen title and peer acceptance. This movie is a fucking piece of shit.
Shocker, the white person didn't like it.
Yeah, don't start on that fucking time.
I will. It's 100. Yeah, it 100% is.
This
movie fucking sucks, dude.
This is what I needed. Pugs.
Black, white, Chinese, Latino, doesn't matter. It's shit, Todd. Everybody can agree this is shit.
I had a great time with this. I understood it.
Oh shit!
No, I'm not. Okay, let me ask you a question, Dan.
Not like this fucking.
I 100% did. I'm gonna tell you a personal story. There is some point in most people of color's life when someone tells you you're not white, And I have that experience very distinctly, probably about third grade. And like, it just was like a realization. And I don't know. There's something about it. Like I never wanted to be white because fuck white people. No offense, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Most of y'all are white devils. Let's just be real. Present company excluded. What? It's not untrue. Look at the fucking state of our world. It's mostly the fault of all fucking white devils.
For that,
I'm not, Dan. I said you're one of the good ones.
Damn.
My point stands. But yeah, I really enjoyed this movie. It's just a world you just kind of accept that this thing happens in this world, and I don't know. I liked it. Oh, hold on. Let's read this. As a person of mixed race in California, I was too white, but in Oklahoma, I wasn't white enough.
Okay, so,
all right, so
you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first, Dan, because I know you're going to be longer than me. My biggest problem with this movie is it's fucking mainly a teen drama with like a touch of horror. So it's just not my fucking bag. Like,
it's not. It wasn't even listed as horror.
Like the big plot point of this movie is girl wanting to be fucking prom queen, for fuck's sake. So like, I obviously hated that, and then like the horror part that comes in is like bullshit. The Substance. It's like the Substance Disney Channel version. Like, so overall, like, this was not my fucking bag at all. I fucking didn't like it. Cool message, whatever. I could see this movie working if there was like some really grossed out body horror, but even the stuff that we got was fucking, like I said, Disney Channel Substance.
Okay, yeah, it's almost like I'd say a Disney Channel Black Mirror episode, because there's not. This movie was over an hour and 40 minutes. There's not that much story here, even if you did like it. So none of us are Asian. So let me start there and just say this movie it was so over the top with some of the things in here that it felt like it should have taken place like in maybe the 70s or something. It's kind of implied we're somewhere.
I don't know, bro. You remember COVID?
Like, here's the thing, and this is why. Did you
before you?
No.
Before you shit.
I have to ask you this. No, it's not. I'm not going to shit on you. Did you notice the name of the school, the mascot?
I don't know if I remember the mascot.
See, this is the world you have to understand you're living in. It was the Wizards, and if you look at the mascot on all the walls in the background, they were all hooded fucking white guys. It was literally that was the school mascot. That's the fucking logo on the walls. If you watch this movie and you're paying attention, there's
a lot of little things like that with
but I mean, this is building a whole world that you kind of just got to accept. And as a person of color in today's world, it kind of makes sense.
I think you're setting this up to be a much more intelligent movie than it is, because it's not. I don't think it is. Now, again, none of us are Asian, but I have grown up around a lot of Asian kids, particularly when I was like in
it doesn't matter. The race doesn't particularly matter.
Let me finish. Todd. Asian culture is very ingrained in American culture. You would agree, right? Like, a lot of kids are reading manga, enjoying Japanese, Chinese, whatever, food, entertainment. It's very ingrained. So there's characters in here. I'll point out an exact scene when they're walking past her that just like look at her like it's very like over the top.
Yeah, and they go to the fucking wizard school.
This wasn't taking place in 60s Alabama. That's what I'm saying. Like, it felt like it was just not in. It was a little.
We're in a world that does fucking race swaps, and the school is the fucking Wizards. It's the fucking clan school. So I don't understand. Like, it's not a realistic world.
Asian people weigh in on this movie because, fair enough.
But it doesn't matter. The race could be anything. because you use Mexican. There's tacos and burritos everywhere. You know, you I don't want to say use.
There's characters in here that are acting like they've never even seen an Asian person before.
But if you've ever been to Irvine, you'd understand. Although they do have Asians there, they actually have the highest.
I'm not trying to make an argument. Racism exists. It's made.
No, I get that, and that's the thing. And this is a hyper. This is an exaggerated version of it.
This movie, like the satire wasn't funny. It was, I don't know. And like Kruger said, if you're going in here for some gnarly body horror, that ain't this movie.
Well, I mean, it's not even a horror film. I mean, it's not. It
was advertised.
It is advertised as a
well. It's AMC's not. I know that much.
For fucking Cinemark, it is. That's the first thing that popped up on there
because it doesn't have the horror border on any of it.
This ventured into its Pat territory for me. Like it was way out there, especially for, like I said, taking place modern times. And it seemed to be somewhere in California outside LA, I believe. I don't know if they actually say exactly where we're at, but we're not in a like small town.
It to me, it feels exactly like a North County, Orange County, like the Irvine area, and where all these white people live.
Well,
maybe even the look of it.
Again,
I'm pretty sure they got the wizards out there.
I'd like to see some people weigh in, like. In California, is this your experience? I mean, maybe
it's not a real world, Dan. It's a hyper exaggerated world. The wizards, Dan. Literally, hooded Klan members are the logo of the fucking school. Not a real place.
It did not work for me. I just thought, I don't know. It was nice seeing Vivian Wu, who's a fantastic actress. Last Emperor, Pillow Book. Still, she's got to be up into her 60s and still looks amazing as the mom in this. I also hated our lead character. Like, she is, really, I just didn't feel bad for her at that point. I mean, some of the stuff with the parents, it's like, I just wanted them to smack her. Like,
yeah, but that's how every teenager is. I mean, they're all shitty to their parents. Dan, you still are. I still hear you talk the way you talk.
Fuck you, Todd. The friend moment where she kind of forsakes the friend. Like, I'm like,
teenage girls are the shittiest creatures on the planet. If you didn't know that, Dan.
Absolutely. But I don't know. I need to like care about somebody. I mean, they're not, I don't even know if they're villains really. Like, just everybody felt like a cartoon character. Nothing was funny. Nothing was deep. Nothing was well written. The body horror is not there. I don't know who the fuck this is supposed to be for, to be honest.
I guess. I don't know.
Well, I don't think you're going to have like
I would say teenage people of color.
And not even just that. It's like for young people not comfortable in their own skin. And that is a thread for most teenagers now. This is definitely for a modern teenage audience who are not a part of Dan. Dan is obviously someone who is 100% comfortable in his skin. But I'm saying most teenagers aren't. Dan. Yeah, I don't need you. Like, yes, you live in your own world too, Dan.
Be careful. He'll start touching his nipples.
I know. Dan also went to the wizard school, but anyway, he was his own mascot.
They should have made me like one of the models for this thing.
See, and this is what I say. Dan lives in his own fucking world. But
anyways, I don't know, man. It's long. It felt like maybe you could have made this work as a 20 to 30 minute thing. I don't think there's going to be some big fan base for this movie. So I don't think like anybody's going to come out and like swinging, defending what a masterpiece.
Well, no one's going to see it till it hits digital because no one's going to go see it.
If you do see it and you feel strongly that you like this movie, as always, we encourage you to make comments. If you think I'm full of shit,
well, Dan's always full of shit, but is he full of shit on this movie in particular?
I don't think you're going to get a lot of people that are going to defend this one. I really want you to comment.
I don't think our fan base is the people who are going to like it.
Yeah, well, probably not. But yeah, I don't know. And then the shots in the town where it's like every like shop was like prayers and guns. Like it's so like number one, that's not really. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not supposed to be California, but it was definitely a bigger kind of city area.
Yeah, no, it is. It feels like it is. I didn't pay attention to plates, but it could be somewhere. It doesn't matter because it's
outside
not a
LA,
real
but
place.
Yeah.
It's obviously not trying to be anywhere. It's probably trying to double as multiple places.
Who is this for? Said the old white guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn. The young white guy. I'm still in my 30s for another month. Thank you very much.
Okay, so the one who can't accept he's getting old. Got it.
Fuck you, Todd. You're 10 years older than me, Todd.
Yeah, that's fine. I am old, and I understand that.
You're both old as fucks.
Well, allow this old fuck to rate this piece of shit movie. 0 stars. I cannot come up with a single good thing to say about this. Some of the actors are talented, but this movie is hot garbage. We didn't even mention McKenna Grace is the white version of the character.
Fucker. 1.5 out of 5.
There you go.
Shocker, I'm the highest. I'm a 3 out of 5. I did enjoy it. I will watch it again.
Wow. All right. Well, like I said, if you like this movie, please drop your.
Well, I need Pug's take because he's just gonna like the fucking school team.
I think Pugs actually will like this movie because he likes that teeny bopper bullshit,
and he likes Mackenzie Grace too.
Yeah.
So
McKenna,
and I do too. Like I like that. Like my boyfriend's back, like that Disney era of stuff that is just kind of like.
Do not compare this.
No, I was gonna say
garbage
more. Tower
to that.
Terror. Like there's a lot of that Disney Channel stuff that they did. Zombie. No, what's the other one? The zombie one. Fucking, they made a remake of it. I can't even think of it.
I think it's just Disney Zombies.
No, not that one. No, it's the one with zombies. No, the Mummy one. The Mummy one. That's what I'm thinking. The Mummy one. Fuck. Under Wraps. There we go.
Oh, okay.
But like that era of Disney. Yes, I recognize My Boyfriend Back's a Better movie. That one actually went theatrical, not Disney Channel. But that era.
Okay. Well, I don't think this movie is just dead in the water. I don't think this has a following. I don't think we'll wait and see. I think this movie's awful.
I think you highly underestimate the young person today who is not into their own skin and is changing it all the time.
I don't think they're going to embrace this movie. This isn't going to be their movie.
I think you're wrong in that.
There's people that like Black Christmas 2019. Dan.
I know. I still don't get that. I do think it's funny, but I don't get it. But they're coming out the woodwork now, Dan. I see more of it now.
Yeah, maybe. All right, so that's that piece of crap. Let's move on to our next movie of the evening from director-writer Martin Marigly. We have Crazy Old Lady, where we follow a man is asked by his ex-girlfriend to care temporarily for her senile mother, Alicia. But Alicia won't let him leave, turning a simple task into a nightmare he must escape. So this is a new entry into the old exploitation genre. We had not too long ago The Elderly from Spain, of course. Relic, Taking of Deborah Logan, Pearl, Dorothea, from our friend of the show, Chad Farron.
It technically wouldn't be Pearl, it would be X.
That's true.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. But yeah, this is an Argentinian film. If you're familiar with that country's history, there is like some subtle commentary on the disappearing era, if you're kind of familiar with the country back then. And I'm very excited because I like a lot of horror that we've been getting out of Argentina, and this one is a ride.
Yeah,
it is
shit.
It is a wild fucking ride. I have to shout out our actress Carmen Mara, who's been in a billion different things, who plays Alicia, 80 years old and a force of nature in this movie, because so Pedro goes to watch her for the night while his ex is on a road trip. Don't know exactly why he would be doing that, but it's his ex. I mean, I guess scoring pointers, I guess, but off to a really kind of bad start because he runs over her dog. I'll minor spoiler, but for anybody upset by that, and Yeah, things go horribly wrong because Alicia has secrets and Alicia is kind of in and out as far as her mental faculties go. And things get really fucked up. This movie does have its fair share of dark humor in it, so it's not all just the crazy like fucked up torture stuff. It's got a lot more going on. Like I said, the political situation in Argentina back in the day that kind of factors into things, but this has one of the most like what the fuck moments, and I'm not going to spoil it, but and it's not a gore moment. It's going to have some people kind of looking away. Kruger knows what it is. It might make its way into the Nicole video next year.
Yeah, right.
Possible.
Yeah. Oh, this movie kicked my ass. I had such a fucking good time. The chemistry with the actors was so good. And it's just tense because, you're dealing with this person who, like you said, in and out. One moment, confused old lady. The next, just fucking psychopath. But hot tag, because I'm going to stroke this one off more. But Kruger.
No, this was a good ride. It's, I don't think I loved it as much as you did, but
okay.
But it was definitely a good fucked up thriller. It's not like a full blown horror movie, but there's some really fucked up shit that happens in it. And overall, solid directorial debut. So I'm excited to see what he's going to do next.
Yeah, and I'm gonna, with you, Todd, I know you don't always gravitate towards. Well, no, I guess Argentina. You kind of do because you loved some recent ones, but what did you think? Because I'm gonna predict you fucking love this.
I'm kind of in the middle.
Oh, okay.
I was kind of like on it until we get to a certain scene, and then I'm like, all right, I'm sold. Yes, the one that'll probably make it to the gimmick next year. But I think that jumped it up, and it made me focus more too. But no, I did enjoy it. I don't think I'm as raging hard as you for it, Dan. I'm kind of closer to the middle.
Raging hard, yes.
Yeah. Just for the dentist. But no, I did enjoy it. I think when we got to that moment, I was like, all right, I'm good.
It's one you definitely want to just sit down and watch. It's not. Like I said, there's a little bit more going on than just the synopsis would give you. The ending also very interesting, something that might seem a little straightforward, but I'd say a little less so. You want to pay attention to this movie because it's not quite as straightforward as maybe some people see it as. But yeah, man, like I was on the edge of my seat. I was laughing my ass off at things I was supposed to, and definitely the one thing that I was not supposed to. This is a flesh wound movie, man. I fucking loved it. This is highest recommendation. Also, shout out to Daniel Hendler, who plays Pedro. He and Carmen Mara in this are just powerhouse.
Yeah, the acting in this, if anything, is fucking top notch.
Exactly. I'm a super enthusiastic 5 stars on this one. You can watch it on Shudder right now. Go check it out. And like I said, this was overall a great week. We had even our stinkers, I think, were discussion worthy, but the good makes up for the bad. So
well, I am a 3 out of 5.
Oh, okay.
I'm a 3.5 out of 5 on this one.
All right. Well,
but I think it'll go up next time I watch it. I do.
Yeah. Again, don't think that this is like some super graphic, like torture type movie, because I feel like some people are going to stray away from it, thinking that it's, obviously there's some upsetting stuff, but it's not exact. It's more than what you think it is. So, all right, Crazy Old Lady streaming on Shudder, and we have one more movie currently streaming on Shudder, and that is Bodycam from director Brandon Christensen, who has a record with Shudder. He's done Superhost, Z, Puppet Man, and Night of the Reaper from, I believe that was last year.
Yeah.
And in Bodycam, so in Bodycam, we follow two police officers who investigate a domestic dispute, and there is an accidental shooting. Not wanting to be crucified by the public, the officers attempt to cover it up, only to uncover that the cameras aren't the only things watching them. All right, so
I could go first on this.
Oh, real quick before you do, don't confuse this with the 2020 Mary J. Blige movie, also called Bodycam.
Isn't there like 3 body cams?
Yeah, there's another one too.
Like 3 or 4, because didn't we do one that was the wrong one we thought we were doing first?
Yes. Yeah.
There's some outside the genre too, but yeah,
we've done it. This is at least our 4th one. I know that.
It probably is.
This to me seemed like a very long, weak segment of the VHS franchise, if that makes sense.
That's in my notes too.
If this would have been condensed into 20 minutes, even if that, I still wouldn't have it would probably have been like on the lower half of like the anthologies that VHS would put out. The CGI in it fucking just kind of ruined it for me. The CGI is really, really fucking shitty. So it's almost as bad as that Gorgon one, that VHS segment. It actually may even be worse than that. So I thought I liked the idea of the movie, but the execution, the length, everything, it kind of just made me wish I was watching VHS instead.
Yeah, that was definitely in my notes. Now, I didn't hate this movie. I thought it was entertaining enough. I think more so in the first half, like the setup was really good. I'm a big fan of movies like Hardcore Henry, some of these POV things. Dash Cam, I think, is really good, although I know the unlikable lead scares people off from that one. But this one was just kind of like an okay version of better things we've seen. Is how I felt about it. Like it was a decent one-time watch. I think if they amped up the action a bit, with this sort of format, it kind of feels like you're in a video game, and this could have used a little more action. It's 75 minutes, so it goes along pretty quick. We could have had some more interesting interaction, I feel like, because the one cop that shoots the tweaker is white, and then the black guy and some of his conflict, being conflicted as far as he's a cop. He's from this neighborhood, so there's that. Like, I think they could have maybe, I don't know, explored that a little bit more. But again, the VHS Stork segment, fantastic. It just kind of left me like, man, I wish I was watching that again, because this is just like kind of the Temu version of that. This director kind of has a 50-50 record with me. I think he's done some good stuff, but this was just kind of forgettable to me overall. But I get that.
I mean, I was never bored, but I get what you mean. Like, it was. I had fun watching it, and I thought it was entertaining. But am I gonna need to watch it again? Probably not. But I'm not going to dissuade anyone from it. I mean, like, I did enjoy it, watching it. So it's just, it is what it is.
It needed Ice-T. Ice-T should have played the demon.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Then it would have gotten like 2 extra stars out of me. But unfortunately, yeah. But I feel like I'm being a little maybe too harsh on this one. If you like that whole, body cam type premise, it's entertaining enough. If you haven't watched Dash Cam, check it out. Like I said, I know the lead is kind of polarizing in that one. I mean, intentionally so, but that's a much better movie, and the VHS segments we mentioned much better. But I'm 2.5 stars on this. Like, I still think, again, it will entertain you enough for a one-time, just kind of average watch.
I am a 2 out of 5.
Okay.
It's no end of watch. It's a 3 for me, though. I was entertained enough. Yeah. So.
Okay. So there you go. We got through all the movies. So next week we're gonna have Vampires of the Velvet Lounge, where hopefully we see the lovely Mina Suvari in all her glory and her beautiful forehead. And what else do we have, Todd? We have that Ready or Not 2.
We have that one Tubi movie that I want to say Ben.
Snow Bunnies. Yeah, that Ben recommended.
Snow Bunnies. That may end up being a Hood approved special. You never know. So we'll see. We'll see what else we got coming next week. We got to look at what else.
If we have an overflow, maybe
because we'll have the gates. I'll definitely want to talk about that.
Okay. Cool.
So that could be a bonus because it's not horror.
James Vanderbeek's.
Well, actually, that could be the double. That could be our own Hood approved. We could do that one with the other. I don't know. It's unfortunate that wasn't with Slanted, but I think you'll like the other one where I knew Slanted was too anti-white for Dan.
It's nothing about it being anti-white. It just didn't make sense, and it was stupid, Todd.
Okay. Yes, it's stupid for a person who's not white to want to be white.
Let's see all the Asian people that love it. I don't think that's
see. You keep going to Asian. It doesn't have to be Asian.
All right, let's see anybody that's going to champion that movie. I think you're looking at a very small list of people. It's not.
I didn't say anyone was going to. You're making an argument.
It's okay that you liked it, Todd. I am glad that you liked it, but yeah,
it's okay. You didn't understand it, so I get it.
I understood the fucking movie, Todd.
Your whiteness won't let you.
This isn't an I didn't get it, Todd.
No, it's you.
Todd's trying to dust it.
Nope. I'm not. It's
trying to dust
you. You cannot comprehend
it. Son of a
no,
bitch.
I'm not saying. And it's fine. You don't like it, but I also understand your whiteness does not comprehend that emotion. It's not your fault, Dan.
My whiteness, I understood the movie fine, and
Dan, you are like the whitest person I know.
I'm not. How are you? I am hip, Todd. Everybody else.
One person in the chat is Dan hip. Is Dan hip?
Very hip.
Yeah. That's funny because I said it right. I didn't see this till just now.
I am very, very hip. I transcend.
No one who's hip says they're hip. That's the first thing, because no one wants to be.
That's
hip.
Because they ain't hip, Todd.
Okay, calm down, Huey.
It's
Lewis.
hip to acknowledge your hipness, Todd.
No.
Yeah.
All right.
Ben, I could resurrect them. There you go.
Dan is
hip.
Different. If there is one thing, he is hip to be square.
There you go.
Hip. I'll resurrect MTV now. I'm just going to make it a point of doing it.
The resurrection of the channel at the beginning that wouldn't play black artists.
God damn, Todd. Why do you?
They wouldn't.
How about Loveline era, peak era of MTV?
Oh yeah, that was
singled out.
Well, that was a work though.
Do you remember Flavor of Love?
Yes, that was VH1 though.
Flavor of Love was the shit.
VH1 was better for that. Yeah, thank you. I was gonna say. MTV would not play Prince or Michael Jackson. They would not play Michael Jackson.
You're going way.
No. Well, it's at the beginning when it started.
Loveline though. Like
I'm saying, they refused to play any. They refused to play black artists, and their argument was, "Well, this is a rock and roll's channel." It wasn't until fucking Sony threatened to pull all of their other artists that they wouldn't play fucking Michael Jackson's "Beat It." And
I'm not saying that they did.
And then fucking they started playing Prince too for the same reason. And then poor Rick James is calling him Uncle Tom's for fucking because they wouldn't play Rick James still. He was the loudest and the most like talking shit about it. They wouldn't play fucking Super Freak. Can you believe that shit?
Yeah, back then, yeah. But
yeah, because it's different now. And now we all live in racial harmony.
Yeah. The hat will heal the world. Make MTV great again, Todd.
Dad, yeah. I
Make
liked
it
it better back then.
Damn. All right. So on that note, did I miss anything? Kruger, you got any other wrestling stuff to pimp one last time?
Nothing as of right now.
All right. Dance hip too.
No.
You gotta. All right. I've got ideas. I got ideas to make everything hip again. We'll talk.
All right, Maggie boy.
Yeah. All right. So, order Welcome to the Grindhouse for $6.66 right now.
You got till I think it's going up on Monday. Regular price.
Yeah. So if you haven't checked that out, maybe even you're not a giant wrestling fan, I think you will still have fun. The Revenge.
You'll get the flesh wound humor in there. I think
you will. Yeah.
Yeah. And thank you to all of our members joining us from India who just have joined the Instagram. All fucking 500 of you. That lowest reel really got us. They got us like 500. Every day I look, our Instagram's getting bigger and bigger. And it's all from that one fucking lowest video that's got almost 200,000 fucking views now.
Instagram is just flesh wound spankings now. We need. Yes, if you enjoy being spanked.
Oh God. Okay.
No, you're making it worse, Dan. Let's get out of here. But thank you to my Indian brothers for joining the site. I bet they like Slanted.
I bet they love me because I'm hip.
Yeah, just wrap us.
You killed
me. All right,
guys. All right, Dan's just
that's how it says good night.
Oh God damn it.
You are best.
Oh,
here's the swimming with bow-legged women. Kruger.
Whatever you do, don't fall asleep.
Yes.